Good afternoon and welcome to the Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV's presentation of Nantucket Whalers Athletics. We are coming to you live from Burnhamdale Field here at Vito Capizzo Stadium for today's MIAA Division 4 Round of 32 Girls Lacrosse Tournament game as your number 8 seeded Nantucket Whalers host the number 25 seeded Monomoy Sharks in their third meeting this season. The second season is upon us. May Madness continues here on the NSC and NCTV. Happy to have you along. I am Chris Morris, the voice of Whaler Sports here on the NSC and NCTV, alongside a great crew, including Whalers alum Maddie Lombardi, who's back for the summer. She'll be joining me in the booth here, and we will hear from her very shortly. Sophia Reese on the field with the camera. She will be your eyes on the field. And of course, Charles Douglas, the man, the myth, the legend, making sure we look as cool as we possibly can, and it is not an easy job, that's for sure. The Whalers had another very successful regular season, finishing up at 16-2. They opened with a 9-game winning streak and finished the season on another heater. They have won 6 in a row coming into the tournament. Monomoy navigated a very tough Cape and Islands League schedule, winning just 2 games, but at 2-16, they earned a playoff berth for the 3rd year in a row and will look to upset the Whalers. They actually had the 5th toughest opposition rating in Division 4, but we will talk about them here in just a moment. First, I want to say hello to our founding underwriter for the sports here on the NSC and NCTV, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation. They've made the children of Nantucket High School a priority of their philanthropic efforts and have continued those efforts with their support of our live broadcasts. The Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, proud supporters of Whalers Athletics.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
Underwriting support for the NSC is brought to you in part by Myrick, the largest full-service law firm in Central Mass, also serving the Cape and Islands. Visit MyrickLaw.com to learn how Myrick can assist you with your legal needs.
NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Welcome you back to Vito Capizzo Stadium as the pregame festivities continue along. Nantucket entered the season with a few more questions than answers as new head coach Kelly Brown took over this year, replacing the, of course, legend of Jamie Lower, who will go down as one of the great head coaches for Nantucket High School in any sport. But her leadership and dedication put this girls program on the map as one to be reckoned with throughout the state, and it has been a very successful run over the past 6 years plus. Brown inherited a group, however, led by great senior captains Maya Johnson and Dylan Damian. Johnson brings an athleticism that's really unmatched on the defensive end. I was talking to her earlier, and it's just, we both agreed she's going to be the best athlete on the field, and she proves it with her transition game, turning defense into offense very quickly. Dylan Damian took over the role of the offensive leader for the Whalers. She notched her 100th goal earlier on in the season and is second on the team in overall points with 43 goals and a team-high 27 assists. Sophomore Louisa Benny followed up her splash of a freshman year with a team-leading 59 goals scored here in the regular season, and she is on 100-goal watch here today. We'll get into that as well, as she is very much approaching that 100-goal plateau, which is an incredible accomplishment, especially at just such a young age, just a sophomore. But this team has belief and depth with 7 players on the roster with at least 20 points. Grace Hanlon has asserted herself in a more offensive role, finishing up with 40 goals scored, second on the team in ground balls as well, so the hustle never stops from the Hanlons, whether it's Aaron or Grace, indeed, here on the lacrosse field. This team just has all the parts, and they will give the Sharks fits on the offensive end. And between these two meetings of these Sharks and Whalers, the Whalers outscored the Sharks 31-12 with two relatively easy victories. For Monomoy, they only won 2 games in the regular season, as I mentioned, a 19-7 win over Bourne way back on March 31st. They did not win another game until May 18th, their final game. But for head coach Brendan Purcell, he's seen resiliency in this group. They continue to play hard against high-quality opponents, including Sandwich twice. Of course, Sandwich sits atop the division in Division 4 and amongst the state rankings for the Globe as well and the lax numbers. But they are going to have to bring it here today and rely on his 5 seniors to play at an elite level if they're going to come up with an upset win over the higher-ranked Whalers. Seniors Abrielle Long will lead the Sharks offensively. She's coming off that final game against DY with a 7-goal performance in the Sharks win. She is complemented by fellow senior Tessa Gudzicki, who found the net 5 times in that win. She just hit the 100-goal mark earlier in the season as well, while Long is now close to the 200-point plateau in her career as a Shark. So again, 2 great players on the Monomoy team. We'll see if they have enough here. They're going to take it's going to take a yeoman's effort, however, as the Sharks still have a very young netminder in 8th grader Jules Gendron, who took over net midway through the season for head coach Purcell and is coming off a 15-save performance in the thrilling 1-goal win to finish up their regular season. But she will see shots often and early here from this Whalers team. And I think even Coach Purcell would agree with us and say it will take an extremely high effort from his team to come up and pull off the upset here this afternoon against a higher-ranked Whalers team. But for more on what the playoffs is all about and a little more analysis, we're going to bring in Maddie Lombardi. And Maddie, you have been here. You have seen this game here in the round of 32 just last year. First of all, congratulations on a great freshman year. We got some things to talk about in your athletic endeavors as well. But let's talk about this game first. Obviously, you played lacrosse and 3 sports here, excelled at all 3 of them. What's the mindset for the Whalers going in as the favorite compared to, obviously last year you guys lost to a Cohasset team that you kind of knew what was going to happen going into that game unless something crazy happened. Monomoy's probably facing that same challenge here today. Let's start with our Whalers. What are they thinking here now not to get too overconfident?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I don't think they should be complacent whatsoever because, as we've seen in girls and boys lacrosse, anything can happen.
Yeah.
So being complacent won't help them. So just knowing that they need to play their best, they need to go to net, they need to play their game. They're such a connected team, and I've seen their chemistry when I was on the team and just through this season. So keeping that connection and chemistry is going to be key for them. Just moving the ball and communication is really going to help them win this game.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. Kelly Braun's brought slightly different offensive formations and a couple more, I think, plays in all compared to maybe relying on or setting things up for a superstar like a Bailey Lower in the past couple years. And hopefully we get to see Bailey Lower here today. We'll see if she sneaks up and pays us a visit. But that kind of talent, it's hard not to just keep feeding. But this team has to rely on a team game, and I think they've done a great job of getting more involvement up and down that roster. So you can't just key on one player. You can't just key on 2 players. There's 7 players with 20-plus goals. And I think that will be a weapon to be reckoned with here, even further down the road as if we get to that Sandwich scenario. So for Monomoy, talk to me about how you guys facing Cohasset as the major favorite. What's the difference in mindset there?
Yeah, I mean, to put myself in their shoes, I mean, obviously they know what kind of competition they're going up against. They've played the Whalers twice, so they know who to look out for.
Sure.
They know which ways they can attack, and I'm sure they've adjusted their game since playing them. But I think them not also getting complacent with, okay, we're going to lose, but as long as they keep their heads up as well, it could be a close game. You never know. So just like again I said, just as they keep their heads up and play their game.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, it's
they can do
on
anything.
paper it seems one thing. That's why I brought it up as an interesting point because, you know, obviously you never go into a game thinking you're going to lose. You know, that's just not, especially at the tournament, you know, because you just do not know who's going to bring in and what can happen throughout the game. That's what makes live sports so exciting, and especially in the high school arena. You know, obviously the Whalers should and could take care of business here and move along, and you know, the Sharks unfortunately are going to have to get a better game from a lot of players to come up with a win, up to and including their netminder, 8th grader. I mean, first of all, you couldn't pay me enough money to play goaltending in lacrosse or hockey, period, but certainly in lacrosse. But as a young student athlete at just 8th grade, showing a certain maturity beyond just her years, certainly, and replacing an older goalie midway through the season, not an easy thing to do in any format. So kudos to her and the coaching staff for getting her ready to play at an upper level here in the tournament. We're going to take a quick break here and say hello to a couple of friends of ours as the pregame festivities wind down here and we get set up for the lineups. We'll have the national anthem as we are in tournament time. Things get official around here. And again, thanks very much to our friends over at the MIAA for allowing us to do our thing here and involve our students as much as we have and bring Whalers Nation its great student athletes competing against the best in the state. We'll be back here. It's tournament time, baby. We are in the tournament zone. Anything can happen. We'll be back here on the NSC and NCTV from Vito Capizzo Stadium with the lineups, national anthem, and that first draw control here as the tournament begins right here, right now.
Nantucket Ice is about community, camaraderie, confidence, jumping in, and being part of a team. Falling, but getting back up.
And Whalers control. Quick shot.
It's about being part of the culture, friendships, experience. But ultimately, it's about being on the ice. Located in the heart of the island, it's about being a future for our youth, our families, our community. Come join us, be a part of our community.
Boston Pops.
Who are you for Halloween?
We're in a tough situation. You guys battle back.
Back to pass Lombardi's got a man in the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Shot. It runs in. It's good.
You got a tie ball game.
It's ahead. Gets it by.
Voting is open. Thank you very much.
My mark. Get my mark. Get your mark. Yeah.
enjoyed the films.
I get to put this out into the community today, and I was really excited about that.
Thank you all for coming tonight.
We're just getting started.
I am a force to be reckoned with. You do not know who you're messing with. Taking over for the hell of it. They can stop me when I'm in my element.
The Nantucket Sports Connection was born in this gymnasium. It has absolutely exploded. Multi-camera, multi-broadcasters, a trip to Fenway.
It's giving players an opportunity to look back at film. It's giving coaches an opportunity to critique their players.
When NCTV got involved, we were able to offer free classes. It's something that they can actually evolve and get professional experience.
When I realized they were doing like a commentating class, I was like, I gotta sign up for this. If I would have told myself right now, I'm gonna go into college for sports broadcast, I would have been like, no, you're not. But now I'm really passionate about it and I'd love to pursue it.
It doesn't even feel like I'm volunteering, it just feels like I'm playing along. It's very fun.
I definitely recommend it to anybody who's interested in sports broadcasting.
It's multifaceted what we're able to give back to our community, because as we know, we bleed Whaler blue here on Nantucket.
Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV over the past few years have done countless broadcasts that are both exciting and professional.
Shot, score! Jack Halleck!
I support NCTV's Nantucket Sports Connection because it's a great opportunity to reach island families, support students, and our local television station.
The Nantucket Booster Club is a vital link between our community and Whalers athletics.
Volunteering for the Booster Club, it's a blast. More than money, we need members. We need to build our community bigger and better to help our student athletes prepare for the next chapter in their life.
Good afternoon and welcome to Burnham Dell Field at Vito Capizzo Stadium, where your 8th-seeded Nantucket Whalers take on the 25th-seeded Monomoy Regional High School Sharks in the MIAA Division 4 Round of 32 State Tournament game. Participating students, athletes, and coaches and contest officials have worked extremely hard to prepare for today's competition. Please show your appreciation by demonstrating good sportsmanship and respect for all in attendance. Ensure that your behaviors reflect the values that should be identified with these student athletes. Assume responsibility for your behavior and the behavior of those around you. If you do require assistance, please call upon a school official. And now for our starting lineups, beginning with the visiting Sharks from Monomoy Regional High School. Number 3, Megan Gabry. Number 6, co-captain Natalie Sims. Number 7, co-captain Tessa Grodzicki. Number 8, Hadley Dubuis. Number 11, Laura Gabry. Number 12, co-captain Abriel Long. Number 16, Ada Riker. Number 17, Eleanor Corey. Number 18, Charlie Ducat. Number 20, Carolyn Haddon. Number 27, Amanda McIsaac. And in goal, Juliana Gendron. And now for your Nantucket Whalers starting lineup. Number 4, Grace Hanlon. Number 31, Louisa Benny. Number 26, Quinn Canty. Number 28, Finley Hurley. Number 21, co-captain Dylan Damian. Number 18, Carly Ray. Number 7, Grace Schroeder. Number 9, the other co-captain, MIAA Johnson. Number 13, Alex Weisentanner. Number 19, Sophia Sullivan. Number 10, Madden Myers. And in net for the Whalers, number 46, Ella Douglas. The officials for today's game are Margaret Oberlander and Kevin Coben. Thanks very much for your efforts. Our great nation has persevered through the leadership and sacrifices of the men and women who have served or are currently serving in our armed forces. We invite that both veterans and current military personnel please stand. We thank you for your service to our country. And now at this time, we ask that everyone please stand for the playing of our national anthem.
In 1965, a group of dedicated Nantucket parents came together with one goal: to raise enough money to develop game film for the football team. The following season, the Whalers went undefeated. These parents became the very first class of the Nantucket Booster Club. Over time, Whaler pride has grown into something far more than just wins and losses on the scoreboard.
Once a Whaler, always a Whaler! 1, 2, 3, Whalers!
Una vez un Whaler, siempre un Whaler! ¡Vamos!
What binds us is Whaler pride. It has shaped our island and student athletes for generations.
Whaler pride isn't just a tradition, it's an identity, a legacy for families who choose to plant their roots here in this community all year round. It can bring generations of island families together, and for Wash Ashore children, it can transform an unfamiliar place into a new home. The Nantucket Booster Club is a vital link between our community and Whalers athletics. It helps provide our teams with gear, additional travel expenses, and much more.
Volunteering for the Booster Club, it's a blast. From the homecoming to the pig roast, and most importantly, Hank, our school mascot. We're here to create a fun and welcoming atmosphere. More than money, we need members. And part of this club, you are a member.
I want to welcome you back to the very beginning of the game here, the first draw. Louisa Benny in the circle, and it'll be Monomoy. Tessa Gradzicki controlling the first possession, and she rushes right in past the Whalers defense. Ella Douglas gets a piece and a save right off the bat. 6 seconds into the game, and everybody's awake. Good run in there by Gradzicki as she floated through the defense. Tip pass, and ooh. Maya Johnson slightly too aggressive. Maddie, you would be the $1 million winner if you could explain some of these whistles here today.
I know. It's much different than the boys. It's pretty much any kind of contact.
Yeah. Again, good defense, nice double team there. Carly Ray moving the feet. Pass deflected. And deflected off a Monomoy stick, so it'll be a Whalers possession. They force a turnover on the Sharks' first attempt on offense. Now looking to clear. And the Whalers do get the clear. Nice job by Whalers on transition. Lost ball. Schroeder there, and it'll be Monomoy possession as the Whalers turn it over. Grudzicki once again continues to run. Grudzicki all the way in, and guess who? MIAA Johnson makes the play on defense and is off and running back the other way, turning that defense into offense as she sprints ahead of all the Monomoy defenders into the offensive zone, all the way to the eights. Pass in front, scooped, shot, score! MIAA Johnson with the assist. Is that Benny?
That was Grace Schroeder.
Grace Schroeder, number 7. Take a look at the replay here as MIAA Johnson sees Schroeder cutting through. Schroeder stays with it and gets it past Gendron for the first goal of the postseason for the Whalers. As I love it when the athletes do what I say they're going to do in the pregame show as MIAA Johnson turns defense into offense.
It's a great play by Johnson.
Shows why she is one of the elite athletes here for the Whalers. Benny back in there. Gets a better look at it and scooped up by Quinn Canty as the Whalers get to draw control. Good pressure by the Sharks there. And here's the smoothness that is Louisa Benny. I don't think anybody plays the game smoother than she does. Composure, very little emotion. Here's a pass in front, Hanlon. Save made by Gendron. Good shot, good save. Sharks trying to clear. And that move just to put the ball down, that's trying to get your best athlete the ball to try and clear there. Ball down, retrieved by Lauren Gabry. Nice catch by Grudzicki. From behind, ooh, nearly interrupted there by Sophia Sullivan. One-on-one, MIAA Johnson tips it away. Okay, actually, Quinn Canty tips it away as Grudzicki puts it up in the air. Nice play to get it.
Grudzicki hungry to score these first goals.
Yeah, she's bringing some energy, that's for sure. And the Sharks get it set up. And another errant pass. They can just ill afford those kind of silly turnovers. I mean, it's just going to have to be, I don't want to say flawless game, but they're just, that's a giveaway. And here's Johnson sprinting towards us here on the near sideline. Passes it. Canty, quick scoop. And she's off and running. Good ride by Grudzicki. Benny. As the Whalers work it around. Here's Damien. Benny. Makes a move to the left. Hanlon shoots and scores. Nice low shot. We'll give the assist to Louisa Benny. And the Whalers are up 2-0 here. Grace Hanlon, have a look on another beautiful feed. Is there an actual rule to the assist as far as like the number of steps or?
No, there's no rule to the assist, just however you can get it to them.
Okay, I'm going to give an assist on that play then.
Yeah, that was definitely an assist.
Benny picks up
Great
the assist.
look by Louisa Benny.
2 great looks on 2 goals by the Whalers, and again, that has been one of their MOs.
I mean, there's so many playmakers on this team. Like Louisa, she can score, but she's also a great playmaker. She has the best, one of the best eyes on the field, I'd say.
Absolutely, second best on the team in assists statistically. But as you mentioned, I think her vision and her grasp of the game is even beyond that.
Yeah.
Beyond those numbers. Again, she's just smooth. She's very smooth. And the left-handed stick, I mean, she's got it all. There's a shot in front, deflected, and Picked up out of the air by Sullivan. Quickly, Whalers in transition, up 2-0, and on the run. That's number 28, Finley Hurley. She's had a good impact for the second half of the season. Again, the Whalers got off to a 9-0 start to begin Kelly Brown's career as a Whaler coach. They lost 2 in a row. The loss to Barnstable by 1 goal, and then Julia Kipperman, who of course you played against in Nauset, did her thing. And unfortunately the Whalers came up on the short end of a 10-6 score to the Nauset Warriors here at Vito Capizzo. But other than that, it has been a great run. Again, Louisa Benny predicting that pass, getting in the lane and intercepting, and she's on the run here. Makes one move and draws a whistle. That could be a free run from the 8.
She's dangerous on this 8-meter mark.
But I've seen a lot more passing from this team out of the 8.
Yes, they're very
than in years
selfless.
past. Yeah. Benny runs in. This is a tough spot. Shot scored. Just picks her spot. And Louisa Benny makes it a quick 3-0 lead for the Whalers. Have a look-see on the replay here. And this is a tough angle.
Definitely. Especially for a lefty.
Nice shot, though, right at the ankles. I mean, that is just hard to defend. And timeout called by the Sharks. We'll take a quick break here on the NSC and NCTV. The Whalers have sprinted out to a 3-0 lead with 6:11 to play here in the first. So far, so good for Whalers.
Nantucket Booster Club is a vital link between our community and Whalers athletics.
Volunteering for the Booster Club, it's a blast. More than money, we need members. We need to build our community bigger and better to help our student athletes prepare for the next chapter in their life.
News broadcast that premieres once a week during the school year. We have just begun our second season, and our first 5 episodes are up and ready to watch. We cover everything from school news updates, arts and entertainment, sports, and weather.
Weather Word is a student-run production that meets before and after school.
We do our own writing, filming, and editing, you name it.
Please make sure to check us out on the Nantucket High School YouTube channel and our Instagram at Whaler_Word.
Catch a glimpse of everyday life at the school by watching Whaler Word.
You won't be disappointed.
We look forward to providing you with weekly updates and news. Until next time, remember, stay informed, stay inspired, and most importantly, stay connected, Whalers!
He's got it! He's got it! Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV over the past few years have done countless broadcasts that are both exciting and professional.
Shot, score! Jack Halleck!
I support NCTV's Nantucket Sports Connection because it's a great opportunity to reach island families, support students, and our local television station.
Want to welcome you back to Vito Capizzo Stadium, coming out of a Monomoy timeout after the Whalers have sprinted out to a 3-0 lead. You, of course, saw Maddie and her talents as the Whaler Word co-anchor with Vicky Todorova. Great stuff. And happy to have her hanging out with us here up in the booth. Louisa Benny with another draw control and is on the move as the Whalers look to add to their lead. Nice catch from Damien. There's a pass into Hanlon. She's denied. Good denial. Pass right in front. Oh, Hurley, he nearly got the sidearm offhand shot and called for too aggressive on offense. It's a dangerous offensive play, maybe?
I don't know what that one was, but.
Because it wasn't in the crease. Nonetheless, Monomoy will have possession here as the clock continues to run with 5.5 minutes left here in the first. Hurley, he's going to have to go behind, does not. Pass slightly off the mark. Gathered up by Abrielle Long near midfield, and she's forced out. but a whistle saves the possession for the Sharks.
Great pressure in midfield by the Whalers here.
Nothing coming easy for the Sharks here so far.
Yeah, definitely not.
Herlihy questioning the call, but it'll be Grudzicki looking to get something happen off the stick and out of bounds. Again, another unforced error as Abrielle Long unable to control it. Johnson quickly up to Herlihy. Herlihy just a freshman, but starting and contributing in a big way, especially towards, like I said, that about midway through they started running plays for her and getting her a lot more involved in the offense.
Yeah, she's also one of those composed players I've noticed.
A testament to the youth program for sure out here that has been unbelievable for the past 10 plus, 15 plus years. There's a hit to the head. That could be a penalty. That could be a card. We'll see if they reach into the pocket here. Yellow card. So that's Caroline Haddon, the junior, number 20. So she's got one yellow card. For those of you that are new to lacrosse, this will be a free shot upcoming here for Grace Hanlon from the 8s. But if another yellow card gets called on Haddon, she is out for the rest of the game. And Monomoy is down a player for the rest of the game. I know that happened a couple of playoff seasons ago to the Whalers. And it is detrimental. So Grace Hanlon.
Shot by Grace Schroeder.
A lightning bolt from the 8s, and it's 4-0. Have a look-see at this wicked Rista. Lines it up and fires.
Schroeder with the rocket.
Wow. Doing things we didn't even know she could do there.
I've never seen that from her. That's awesome.
The junior midi, again, another one of those players that they have started getting much more involved in the offense, and it shows in her statistics. I believe she's, so third on the team in goals scored with 40. She's also got 18 assists, so second on the team in assists. So great stuff from Grace Hanlon.
I think that was actually Grace Schroeder who scored it.
Oh, there we go. Let's see.
But they're both great. And here goes Hanlon. All the way.
Oh!
Speak of the devil.
I don't even have to move my pencil on the goal scorer, so we'll give Grace Schroeder, the shot from the 8. And the Whalers make it 5-0 in a matter of seconds as Hanlon sprints down the field here, you see, and gets it past Gendron, who appears frustrated already. She's given up 5 goals in less than a quarter. Still 3:42 to play here in the first, and it's 5-0 Whalers.
This is a point in the game where the Sharks can't give up. Even though they might be down, they still got to play their game.
Nice play by Grudzicki to blast it forward. Unfortunately, it ends up in the stick of Maya Johnson, unfortunately for the Sharks. Here's Maya Johnson. Nobody stopping the ball. Nobody stopping the ball. Shot, scores! Maya Johnson.
Woo!
Doing her thing. Takes the turnover and turns it into offense. Again, nobody stopped ball. And that is a great individual effort from the captain, number 9, to make it 6-0.
I mean, that's nothing new for her. Running from defense to offense, that's her game.
And it is a weapon because not all teams, even good teams, do not have that type of player. And certainly her work on the defensive end of things is where she earns her keep. But to be able to turn defense into offense, especially in tournament time, man, that is a weapon.
Very impressive.
Oh, a collision. And it'll be Sharks ball. And here's Long, looking to make a stutter step move on Maya Johnson. Good luck with that. But Johnson called for a little too aggressive, may have brushed the head. Here's Long with some room. Goes back to the right, good defense. Sophia Sullivan with good defense, just a bit too aggressive. As Long comes in from the 12-meter.
This is where the refs make sure that all the defenders are leading with their sticks and not their bodies. That's what can really get us in defense.
Yep. Good movement on the zone and a ball down and pickpocketed. Benny with the steal. Quickly up to Rowan Paul. Finley Hurley, excuse me. Good move by Schroeder. Another shot and another scored. Tough angle, but number 7, Grace Schroeder with a hattie here in the first quarter. Wow. Showing off her dance moves as well. The sophomore, Grace Schroeder, with an impressive start to her tournament run here this year. 3 goals here in a matter of less than 10 minutes. Still 2:10 to play. Whalers already in complete control, up 7-0. Well, the Monomoy bench is certainly not giving up. They're still rooting their team on, so that's good to see.
Yeah.
And again, here's Grodzicki just barreling her way in. She'll get a chance from the 12s as she just runs into MIAA Johnson and somehow gets the call. There's a chance for Grodzicki with some room from the 12. Monomoy looking for their first goal. Stutter and backs it out. And good shielding there by MIAA Johnson, forces a tougher pass, and ball down. Here she is.
Great pressure.
And great stick work to stay with it.
I didn't see that one.
I think the feet got tangled up, and that's kind of
Yeah.
all you could call was an illegal pick. It was definitely not a pick set, as MIAA Johnson doesn't need a pick set for her. But the feet got tangled up there a little bit, and 18 went down. Ducat still trying to gain the zone here. Whalers with some good physicality. And Ducat's got to back it out. Circles around. And another bad pass. Again, we're so far away from the actual play on that far sideline, but you can just tell they are just frazzled. Like,
Yeah, I mean the pressure from this Whalers defense and in the midfield, they don't know what to do with it.
it's palpable. Scooped up, nice play by number 27, Amanda McIsaac. And she loses it. Gets it back. Trying to get a shot off here before the horn sounds here in the first quarter. It will be a first quarter to remember as Grodzicki gets her shot blocked. 7-0 Whalers. Grace Schroeder, the leader in the clubhouse with 3 goals. Grace Hanlon had a couple. MIAA Johnson with a coast-to-coast goal and an assist as well. And Louisa Benny has found the net one time and also has a helper. We'll take a quick break here, come back with the second quarter of action. The Whalers up 7-0 after 1.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
Underwriting support for the NSC is brought to you in part by Myrick, the largest full-service law firm in Central Mass, also serving the Cape and Islands. Visit myricklaw.com to learn how Myrick can assist you with your legal needs. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
And welcome back to Vito Capizzo Stadium. The right fee to this cablecast has been waived by the MIAA on behalf of the students of Nantucket High School. The MIAA represents more than 380 senior high schools across the Commonwealth and more than 200,000 student athletes who participate annually in MIAA governed athletic competition. Any rebroadcast or republication of this program without the written consent of the MIAA is prohibited.
Thank you, Maddie, and great first quarter for the Whalers. What stood out to you? Obviously a 7-0 lead. Lots of things stood out, but what stood out to you that the Whalers were doing exceptionally well here in that first quarter?
I mean, obviously they're exploding on offense. I think that's great. They're getting it to several different goal scorers, even though we have Grace Schroeder with 3 goals. But even when the ball gets to our defensive end, I think the defense is staying very composed. They're high-intensity pressure. They're going after the ball no matter what the score is. And I think that's what's keeping them in this game and keeping them ahead and excited in this game, because you can see Maya Johnson, Sophia Sullivan, and the midfielders, Louisa Benny, they're all high pressure on this defense no matter what. And it's causing the Monomoy Sharks to really fumble the ball. So that's getting them the possession they need.
Yeah, they found a few extra possessions, just some bad passing by the Sharks. But, again, that pressure, you have to give it credit where credit is due, as the Whalers have continued that pressure from all the way on the defensive end, all the way to the Sharks' offensive end. Here's Grace Hanlon on the run, makes a quick move, and we'll back it out here. Pass inside, switching hands, shot. Oh, opposite hand goal from number 28, Finley Hurley. Wait a second, they wave it off. Ooh,
dangerous follow
I do not
through.
know.
Sometimes they'll call a dangerous follow through if her stick follows through and hits the opposing defense.
Okay.
So that might have happened.
So wipe out the goal by Hurley. Unfortunately, she will sit on the bench here for a couple minutes. Let's take a look, see if we can see that. Hurley, he got it in pressure, went to the opposite hand, and yeah, got the face with the finish. You love the switch to the opposite hand just to follow through. Unfortunately, a little too much as it caught the defender's face mask. So good call by the Stripes. It'll be the Sharks to put it in here. They will have a player advantage here for 2 minutes. And I believe that's static, so no matter what happens, she sits for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Good run in here by number 8, Hadley Dubuis. Pass goes all the way through, however. But a whistle will stop it, as the Sharks will get another opportunity here. It'll be McIsaac to put it in just outside the 12-meter. Clock continuing to run, just underway here, less than a minute into the second quarter. Whalers up 7-0. McIsaac makes a move. Gives it up to Dubuis. A little give and take here. Long.
Looks like it was in the sphere.
Puts it in play as Canty. Here's a run in by Long. Opposite shot, and Ella Douglas makes the save. Again, keeping her composure despite close proximity there.
Yeah, everyone on that Sharks offense seems they want to go straight to net.
Yeah.
But that Whalers defense is doing a great job.
Yeah, very good at moving their feet. Nice pick off the turf there. Look at this activity. Grace Hanlon showing the wheels. Stutter step.
Great patience by Grace Hanlon.
Damien. Good catch by Hanlon. Finds some space. Hands free. Shot. Score. Grace Hanlon with her third goal, another helper from Dylan Damien. And the Whalers extend the lead to 8-0. A shorty by the Whalers, as there's still 6 seconds left on the penalty to Hurley. And I'm loving the music to celebrate here. This is like
those goal songs,
grade
they're
here.
awesome.
I don't know who the DJ is down there, but They've been playing a lot of music here already. Whalers up 8-0, 9:41 to play here in the second quarter. Thanks for joining us on an absolutely gorgeous day. Temperatures upwards of 70+ degrees here. And Monomoy will advance as the penalty expires. So not only a good job by the Whalers on defense, but they scored a shorthanded goal and extended the lead to 8-0 here. Could be a run in from the 8s here. No, it's at the 12 here. So Eleanor Corey will get an opportunity as she winds it up. Whalers ready to converge. Moves to the right, denied. Good job by the Whalers defense. Man-to-man pickup here by the Whalers. There's Grudzicki. This is a good matchup, her against Quinn Canty. Tall stick of Quinn Canty. Move by Long. A lot of activity. Good job by Sullivan to stay with it. Another hit to the head, and another penalty on the Whalers here as Quinn Canty will jog off. Must have happened in that little pick and roll scenario. Canty, just a sophomore, a standout player on the hoops team as well. So run in from the 8s here again. Monomoy looking for their first goal. Here's one of the tri-captains, Abrielle Long. Shot, scores. Oh, Douglas got it down, just missed it. May have gotten a piece, but nonetheless, Abrielle Long able to find the net here as, oh, that's a great look at it. Oh, just missed it.
That bounce shot is tough.
Perfect shot, bounced right in front of her feet and gets behind Douglas for the first goal of the game for the Sharks, which makes it an 8-1 Whaler lead. Still lots of time left here in the second quarter, 8:19 to go. Coach Kelly Brown in her first postseason game here as a Whalers head coach. Again, won the first 9 games of the regular season. As 4 bodies converge, kicked ahead, and scooped up by Sullivan. Oh, good switch, good swim there. Pass deflected. And the Stripes calling this one pretty tight as far as penalties. A lot of those things in the regular season kind of get, you blow the whistle and let it play on, but they are calling some penalties here as number 12, Abrielle Long, who just scored a goal, will take a seat in the penalty box. She'll sit for 2 minutes, so it'll be some 5-on-5 here as there's still 1:38 left on the Canty penalty.
Yeah, it's a physical game here.
Didn't see much there as far as a slash, but nonetheless, they're setting a tone here to maybe dissuade some shenanigans later on here. Oh, great pass in front. Another goal scored. Louisa Benny with a great catch. What hands there to find it in traffic and get a shot off. Let's see it. Good pass from behind the net, and Louisa Benny knows what to do with it from there.
She's amazing inside that crease. If she's cutting, she's able to grab that ball out of the air, which is really hard for a lot of players to do, especially in traffic like that.
Absolutely. A crowded little crease area. Grace Schroeder with another helper. She's all over the score sheet here with 3 goals and an assist now. So 4 points again. The times do not erase. Penalties remain in play. Whalers lead now up to 9-1. Got a lot of room for somebody like a Louisa Benny to operate on 5-on-5. Dangerous her and Hanlon. I mean, there's some very good one-on-one players in addition to getting plays run for them and running that offense. Grudzicki, speaking of individual efforts, she goes down in a heap. No whistle there. See, that's where I've got.
Yeah, very often
I
on.
don't know, she went down and definitely was here. Here's Maya Johnson on the run, by the way, as the Whalers once again turning defense into offense. Pass in front, shot, save made. Gendron got to it. Tough shot, good pass. As Carly Ray hustles back to defend, and the pass intercepted. Sullivan quickly up to Grace Hanlon. Oh, nice whip of a pass there to Benny. And Benny will get it set up here. Good activity on defense by the Sharks. Here's Hanlon surveying. Now makes a quick move into the crease. Oh, through 3 defenders, gets her shield knocked off and scores. Grace Hanlon with her 4th goal of the first half. And the Whalers add to the lead. Look at this quick move to the left. 1, 2, 3 defenders. Does not matter. No shield, doesn't matter. Goal scored, Grace Hanlon. 10-1, the Whalers with the lead. Still time on the clock here. 8 seconds left on the Canty penalty. And then it'll be a man up. Player up advantage for the Whalers for about 23 seconds. Thanks for the math there, Charles. Forgot to carry the 1 there. Louisa Benny doing a great job here in the circle. Goes forward off the stick of the Sharks. Number 18, Charlie Ducat, but they will get it.
Nice double team there by the Whalers.
Forcing the offhand, Ducat able to keep it. And they will double team as, again, they have a player up. And the Whalers force a turnover. Here's Johnson quickly getting it up to Herlihy. Long comes on after the penalty expires. But the Whalers are on the attack once again. Nice move coming in, all the way in. Shot goes wide of the net. Rowan Paul with a nice aggressive move there. Fights through a couple of defenders to get a shot off. Whalers fundamentally sound, saving the possession. Pass goes through, off the stick, but dies in the grass, and the Whalers able to get to it here. Canty. Looking. Again, good patience shown by the Whalers. Clock is their friend, certainly at this point, already up 10-1.
Yeah, no rush here needed, but
good pick by
intensity.
Damien. Schroeder gets it. Over to Carly Ray. Inside shot. Oh!
What a shot by Louisa Benny.
Louisa Benny with her 3rd goal, and it's a highlight reel goal. Great pass, great catch.
Great grab.
Oh, just a supreme catch. Far side post. Woo! That is a thing of beauty from Louisa Benny. And she is officially on 100 goal count here. That, by my book, is number 98 for the career of Louisa Benny. With 4:47 left here in the second quarter, Whalers are up 10. The score is 11-1. Benny right back at it in the circle here. Slightly too aggressive was Herlihy. Long able to get it across into the offensive end as she switches hands. Back to the strong hand, the right. And here's Grudzicki. They've done a good job despite her athleticism. Here's an opportunity, however. She runs in. And the
Great
save was made. Grzycki asking for the goal there, but it stayed on the line as Ella Douglas comes up with the save. And here's Maya Johnson turning on the afterburners. And finally loses it in the offensive end. Grzycki there. Johnson stays with it, though. Quick move. Here's Damien. She gets bodied. Little switch.
I think she stepped in the crease
there. Pass was tipped. Bouncing ball. Quickly scooped by Sullivan, and the Whalers are back on the attack. Pass tipped. Canty scores! Quinn Canty gets in on the fun to make it a 12-1 lead with 3:10 to play here in the first half. Have a look-see. She jarred it loose, able to get to it, made a run through a couple of defenders, and bounced it over the head of Gendron.
I mean, how many different goal scorers have we had this game?
I was just counting up. It's 5 different goal scorers
awesome.
so far.
And it's only the first half.
And Dylan Damien's got 1 assist by my book, so we'll count her as a scorer as well. That's so 6 different scores, obviously 5 different goal scorers. Led by Grace Hanlon, who's got 4, 3 from Grace Schroeder and 3 from Louisa Benny.
I mean, that's really showing how versatile this team is. And you see the Monomoy Sharks, they really seem to rely on Abriel Long and Tessa Grzycki, but there's so many different scorers and playmakers on the Whalers team, like I mentioned before, which makes them so strong.
Again, just hard to key on one player. You can't key on one
Exactly.
player because they'll just go to somebody else. As Long loses it but draws a whistle, and she will get a free run here from the 12-meter. Clock continuing to run with 2:50 to play here in the first half. Want to shout out to Bailey Lower. She texted and said she will not be coming a little under the weather here, so I want to wish her well. And we'll do it again. We got a couple more of these playoff games coming up here, so hope to get a chat with her coming up here in one of these games to see how her season went in her sophomore year over at Vanderbilt. Looked up a couple of stats, and it was just impressive. Her high school numbers.
Insane.
Unbelievable. Shot goes wide. Looked like it was tipped. Maybe Douglas might have gotten a piece of it. But it will be another run in here. Looks like it might be from the 8-meter on the side. Charlie Ducat will get a run in from the 8-meter. As the clock continues to run with an 11-goal lead here for the Whalers, Ducat winds it up. Shot well high of the mark, and the Whalers are back there. Nice fundamental defense by Nantucket by Weisentanner. Quickly up to Damien. Damien goes to the middle of the field. Passes over to Benny. Behind the net, Schroeder surveys, waiting for some cutters, and they got a play set up here. 4 bodies right in front. Score! Benny with another goal from Grace Schroeder, who seems to be a facilitator here. As Louisa Benny makes it 13-1. As the clock is continuing to run here, we will have running time in the second half as long as the lead stays where it is. I do want to mention here boys tennis in action over at Bacchus Lane in their tournament game. Both tennis teams have made the tournament. Girls have a play-in off island on Thursday. We'll see if we can get an update from, you might know somebody that might have an update.
Yeah, I can check. I'm invested in this game.
Right? Clock down to 15 seconds left as the Sharks will get the draw here. Long puts it in. Going to have to be something in a hurry. Down to 6 seconds. 5, Long in. Looking, pass in front. Ooh, if it was a bit of catch and shoot opportunity, but the Whalers dominant in that first half. They scored early and often. Grace Hanlon led the way with 4 goals, but Grace Schroeder, the other Grace, with 5 points, including 3 goals, a couple of assists. Maya Johnson has a goal and an assist. Dylan Damian, again, one of the leading scorers for the Whalers, just 1 assist so far, so they're doing it with a lot of other players here. Quinn Canty has a goal, and Louisa Benny with 4 goals and an assist. She is 1 away from career goal number 100. I'm going to go out on a limb and say she's going to get 1 more in the second half, one way or the other.
I think so.
We'll be back here on the NSC and NCTV with the round of 32. The tourney has commenced here from Vito Capizzo Stadium. The Whalers in complete control, 13-1, the lead.
The board of Nantucket Youth Lacrosse and the coaches are wildly passionate about the sport of lacrosse and teaching it to Nantucket's kids. I'm Gary McCarthy, president of Nantucket Youth Lacrosse. The dedication of not only the players, but the parents and coaches to running this program is really inspiring.
So what I love about the Learn to Play program is when I show up every day, the kids are coming smiling and all they want to do is have fun.
This is my 3rd year coaching the girls Learn to Play lacrosse team here. What I really like about it is that for those that are newer to sports, they're learning leadership skills, team building, communication. They're learning not only just how to pick up and pass and catch and shoot in lacrosse. There's so much more to be gained.
The beauty of this program is to grow the love of playing and then to grow the love of the game of lacrosse and playing the game of lacrosse.
I first got involved with Nantucket Youth Lacrosse back in 2012 when we had one U15 team, and it has grown tremendously. It has been incredible to be a part of such a program.
My passion for coaching I didn't know was there until I started. Being on the lacrosse board and helping out coaching has allowed me to kind of give back to Nantucket since it is such a wonderful community.
We're driven as a board to promote inclusiveness across social, cultural, and economic backgrounds. With your assistance, financial assistance, we've been able to do that. We've given scholarships for both registration and lacrosse equipment to over 60 kids. We've also partnered with the Nantucket Boys and Girls Club for all the 1st and 2nd grade Learn to Play program and made the program completely free.
What this has done for us collectively with both teams has brought together a team spirit.
When I first moved here, I found myself kind of looking towards sports and my coaches and teammates to make relationships. But when I got on the practice field and strapped up, that's really where I took off.
It gives them an opportunity to meet their new friends that they may not see in the class all the time, have that team effort and support and friendships that are built. And it's also teaching them a new sport, which is really exciting as well.
Without the youth program, our high school team wouldn't be where we are today. A lot of that is because we've been able to bridge the gap between the youth program and the high school program. They all work together. They start working on plays when they're in U11, U13, and then they fine-tune them at U15, and it gives us the opportunity to grow.
And that's what it is. It's a pipeline. And if the bigger you can start the pipeline early, the more the high school is going to benefit in the end.
The time that they're able to spend together on the boat, on the bus, hanging out, our 50-minute game is actually an 8-hour game. These girls grow up together, they learn to work together, they learn how to travel together. It's one of the better organizations on the island, and I'm proud to say I was a part of it.
Look, this doesn't happen without you. We love the sport. We love what we're doing as a group. As I say, the board is extremely passionate, not just about lacrosse, but at building up community, a lacrosse community inside of Nantucket's community. So thank you. We're very appreciative.
Back to Vito Capizzo Stadium, Burnham Dell Field, as the Whalers taking on the Monomoy Sharks here in the round of 32 girls lacrosse tournament game. The Whalers in control here with a 13-1 lead. Hanging out with Maddie Lombardi, a former sports star here for the Whalers. Turning in her cleats for the mic here as we get it going here. Now, talk a little bit about your athletic career beyond Nantucket here as we look at the draw control, because you are now taking on a whole different sport.
I am, yes. I have moved on to rowing at the Division I level, which is
unbelievable.
Something I would never expect, but it's been great, and I've really loved the work ethic. It's kind of translates from this team with when my coach was Jamie, like the hard work and grit that you need, and that's what I love to do. So it's hard, but it's really fun, and I really enjoy it.
Yeah, that's awesome. And your successes, obviously, you're at Marist, which is a Division I school, playing out of the MAC. You guys won.
We got second overall in the MAC championship, which was pretty good. But my boat individually did get first place, which was really awesome.
That's what we're getting at. Well, congratulations on that endeavor.
You.
I mean, obviously, to take on a new sport as a freshman in college is quite the undertaking, to say the least. And I know the parents Lombardi are quite proud of your efforts as you continue along in athletics beyond the high school level. Pass tipped and intercepted by the Whalers as Louisa Benny called for a slash right off the bat, so she'll actually sit here for a minute 38, which would be the only way she will not score goal number 100 today. Hanlon, oh, nice double move. Finds some space, shot, score near post.
What a shot.
Grace Hanlon with a 5-goal effort here as the Whalers score goal number 14 with just a minute and a half into the third quarter. Extending that lead to 14-1. Have a look-see. It's a beauty. The double move.
What a tough angle, but she got that.
And near post, too, by Gendron. Again, you got to feel for the 8th grader taking on the role as goaltender at such a young age. The mental fragility of an 8th grader just compounded by playing goalie. Going to have a quick memory.
And she's had a couple of good saves.
A good athlete, too. I was able to sneak down and talk to Coach Burnell, and she just looks like a good athlete.
Yeah.
You can tell. But she is taking on shots. Here's a good move by Grodzicki, but unable to gain an advantage. Again, the Whalers just playing that right hand. And here's Canty waiting on the move from Grodzicki, who gives it up. Ducat outside the 12s. Pass goes in, Long able to catch, shot is blocked. Again, Ella Douglas just hasn't had that many opportunities to get something going. Grodzicki gets to it, shot well over the head of Douglas, who immediately turns around and hustles to gain the possession. Ella Douglas, great effort. Nice lofted pass as Sullivan gets it up to Rowan Paul. Paul on the run. Benny back into the game as the Whalers do a good job of killing off the penalty. Off the stick of Madison Bolter, the sophomore, in behind the net. Looking. Nice catch by Canty, double team. Good job by the Sharks to force the ball loose. Canty able to get to it. And we will have running clock for most of this, for this second half, as if the score appears the same. Here's Louisa Benny. Looking. Shot again off the stick of Bolter. And the Sharks able to get to it. A little too aggressive as Damien. Grodzicki with a nice catch and good athletic move. Whalers converge,
nice check
however.
By Carly Ray.
Carly Ray jars it loose. And here's Paul on the run, showing the wheels. Seven and a half left here. Whalers up 14-1.
It's like an empty stick check there.
Back to Monomoy. Oh, looked like just good defense there, but the whistle stops play. Yeah, good ride by Damien there. Oh, another tough call there.
Contact so limited in this game.
It's crazy. Oh, clean
Nice job
pick
by
out of the
Grace
air.
Hanlon.
Hanlon
Going
on
for
the
6.
run. Oh, stop!
Off the
Whoa, what a
goalpost.
save. She didn't even know she saved it. Jen Drawn with the save with a stick. Here's Grodzicki. Nice catch. Oh, unable to catch it. And the Whalers force another turnover.
Great hustle by Carly right here.
Carly Ray will hold it up. As again, the Whalers able to incorporate some underclassmen. Laura Lee Fox in the game here. Caught shot over the net. As Madison Bolter able to push her way into the crease. Benny near steal there. Tried to cover it up there. You can see the stick was going the wrong way. But 5:30 left here in the third quarter. Whalers in command.
I think Benny wasn't getting behind her 5 meters in time enough for the ref's liking, so that'll be a green card.
Miss Margaret's not going to take any of that garbage.
Yeah. She won't take any physicality.
Exactly. You got to listen to Miss Margaret. She's got it going on.
Whalers...
Here it is, Benny! Save made! Oh, Chandron was beat. Benny just couldn't find the net.
I mean, this is where the Whalers really got to stay composed. They know the ref's calling everything, so they got to still play their game without
Johnson with a clean pick off the ground ball. Surveying, looking, catch, shot, another off the post. And the whistle stops play as the Sharks will get maybe in the crease again.
Yeah.
So Gendron with a quick pass as the Sharks look to clear down to 4:10 and counting here in the third quarter.
Whalers are doing a great job of keeping this ride in this defense, keeping it past this midfield line, not letting it get into their defensive end.
Yeah, the pressure is just constant by the Whalers. Hurley gives it up. Here's Dylan Damian. Louisa Benny makes a move. Shot. Score! Goal number 100 for number 31.
Louisa Benny, just a sophomore. And she's got 100 goals.
Unbelievable. What a talent from the left side again. As we celebrate goal number 100 for number 31. Very well deserved. Again, just smooth as can be on the lacrosse field. Deadly with that stick, however.
She's insane.
Just a sophomore. We have another star in the making for sure as Louisa Benny scores goal number 100. The Whalers will call timeout and celebrate a little more. As you can see, Louisa's turning a little red there on camera, but great stuff from number 31 as the Whalers make it 15-1. Congratulations to Louisa Benny and the entire Whalers team as, again, that's the second 100 career point score, but she's got 100 goals scored. Just fantastic stuff as the Whalers celebrate career goal number 100 for Louisa Benny. Again, just a sophomore. 3:16 left here in the third quarter. 15-1, the lead for Nantucket. As Nantucket called timeout here to enjoy a little celebratory action. I mean, obviously you saw some celebrations with Bailey Lower and the milestones that she accumulated. I saw the point totals, 693 career points, almost 400 goals scored as a Whaler. And that includes a 2021 season that was not a full season. Her freshman year was not a full season.
Her ability to score is
mean,
impeccable. I mean, Louisa is also just like that. I can see her falling in her footsteps already. Like, it's insane to watch, and it makes me like emotional.
Yeah,
almost
100%.
Seeing it, like I know them so well, and I feel for them, and it's just so awesome to see them perform like that.
As Louisa Benny will get a little break here and enjoy her poster off the bench. But a great moment for the Whalers as Louisa Benny picks up goal number 100 in her already illustrious career as a Whaler lacrosse player. Just plays lacrosse, too. That is it. So she's all in, unlike many of these student athletes who play multiple sports, as you did.
Mm-hmm. She's committed to the game for sure.
Yeah, 100%. Play commences here as Grodzicki wins the draw control, much as she did to begin the game. Runs right in. Pass goes off the mark, and Maya Johnson able to scoop the errant pass and runs along the sidelines. Oh, nice move to avoid three defenders.
Oh my gosh.
Come on. Maya Johnson showing off here. Oh, nice catch off the grass there by Hurley. Clock continuing to run here as the Whalers have a comfortable 14-goal lead.
Still a whole nother quarter left.
Lorelei Fox, number 5 in the rotation here. Damian surveys.
I'm sure they're looking to just work the ball around, get it to those people who haven't touched the ball as much this season.
That's Rosie Sullivan, number 27, also in the offensive formation for Nantucket. Here's Fox. Off the stick. And Monomoy back the other way here with under 2 minutes to play here in the third. Game at hand, but the Sharks keep running here. Ada Riker unable to gain an advantage. Good switch there as Ruby Stedman, Whalers freshman defender in the game.
Great defense there.
Great defense, somehow finding a way. Ella Douglas with a denial.
Looks like there was a foul in that.
Oh, Ella Douglas with the best save of the game. A point-blank opportunity for Eleanor Corey. She'll get an opportunity from the 8-meter here. Runs in, shot, save!
Great save by Ella Douglas.
Johnson sprinting ahead. Whalers got numbers if they want them. Under a minute to play here as Johnson will jog it ahead. Behind the net. Damian, shot, hits the post. Whalers are back there, however, to save the possession. 30 seconds left for them to operate. Maya Johnson staying in on the offensive end here. Love it. Not only is she one of the best athletes, she is definitely one of the best stick handlers.
For sure.
And finally, she will jog back as the Whalers spin move in. And in the
Step
crease will be the call, as I believe that was Rowan Paul. But final seconds count down here on another impressive quarter for Nantucket. The lead swells to 15-1. And I know we don't do individual over team, but congratulations once again to Louisa Benny on scoring her 100th career goal for number 31. You can celebrate, girl. It's worth it. We'll be back here on the NSC and NCTV. We still got 12 minutes to play with the Whalers in complete control here in the opening round of the tournament.
I'm a force to be reckoned with. You do not know who you're messing with. Taking over for the hell of it. Make it stop me when I'm in my element.
The Nantucket Sports Connection was born in this gymnasium. It has absolutely exploded. Multi-camera, multi-broadcasters, a trip to Fenway.
It's giving players an opportunity to look back at film. It's giving coaches an opportunity to critique their players.
When NCTV got involved, we were able to offer free classes. It's something that they can actually evolve and get professional experience.
When I realized they were doing like a commentating class, I was like, I gotta sign up for this. If I would have told myself right now, I'm gonna go into college for sports broadcast, I would have been like, no, you're not. But now I'm really passionate about it and I'd love to pursue it.
It doesn't even feel like I'm volunteering, it just feels like I'm playing along. It's very fun.
I definitely recommend it to anybody who's interested in sports broadcasting.
It's multifaceted what we're able to give back to our community, because as we know, we bleed Whaler blue here on Nantucket.
Yes, sir! Want to welcome you back to Burnham Field here at Vito Capizzo Stadium. Round of 32 as the Whalers are taking on the Sharks here. Whalers in control, up 15-1 with 1 quarter left to play here, led by Grace Hanlon and the hero of the evening here, Louisa Benny, who notched her 100th career goal as a Whaler.
Grace Schroeder on the draw.
Grudzicki gets to it first and scoops it up. 7 versus 7. Grudzicki able to gain the win, but good hustle by Schroeder on the backside here. Stays with and able to deny Grudzicki any further advance. And it will be running time here in the fourth quarter as the Whalers scored early and often. They were up 7-0 before Monomoy scored. Here's an opportunity. Hesitation, shot goes wide, and again, Ella Douglas is back there. Unable to get there
Great
just
hustle.
in time. Good hustle by the goalie, though. Pass goes in front. Grudzicki denied.
Great defense.
Madden Myers, called for a foul. As Grudzicki thought she finally got one. She has been denied so far. It's going to be a big effort here from Ella Douglas, a stiff test to say the least. Grudzicki, the senior, awaits the whistle. Runs in, shot, save! Ella Douglas gets the foot down to save the shot from Grudzicki.
These Sharks are not giving up. They want that goal.
Good interior passing. But again, just good denial defense. Schroeder gets beat here. Low shot to the side of the net. Whistle stops play. Looks like another run in from the eights here for Abrielle Long. She is the lone goal scorer for the Sharks here this afternoon. And the Whalers outscored the Sharks 31-12. Shots save, and it trickles in. The initial save made, but Abrielle Long makes it a 15-2 game as the clock continues to run with 9:40 left in the fourth quarter. Whalers now lead 15-2. I was saying the Whalers outscored the Sharks 31-12, but they gave up 12 goals. Today's defense is locked down, just 2 goals allowed. And that one was, she got a piece of that one even.
Yeah,
so
unlucky.
Ella Douglas dialed in here this afternoon.
And that playoff mentality.
Absolutely. Again, Grace Schroeder getting some good experience on draw control here as Louisa Benny has probably played her last minutes. Here's Grudzicki hustling in. Goes back to the right-hand shot.
Great save.
Save made.
Great collapse on the defense, too, there.
And good recovery of the possession here as Stedman makes a quick move and gains some advantage. I stand corrected. There is Louisa Benny. Oh, no, that's Grace Schroeder. Excuse me. Similar body frame. Great pass in front. Shot.
Alex Weisenthal. The defender with the goal.
Alex Weisenthal getting an opportunity on offense, and another great pass by Schroeder. I've got her with at least 3 assists today, in addition to 3 goals scored. So just an offensive explosion from number 7, Grace Schroeder. You might have to have her on the post-game show as well. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's looking like they put defender Alex Weisenthal, senior, on attack here.
Schroeder came in with 9 assists. She's got 3 on the day.
Woo! She's been on fire.
Great job.
Everyone's been on fire.
16-2 now. Here's a run in by Eleanor Corey. Shot goes wide. Good defense. Again, Douglas able to move the feet to distract just enough. That opposite hand shot went wide. And Hanlon will put it in here for the Whalers. With the clock running at 7:25. Hanlon backs it out. Sullivan. Good pass to Fox. Good job by the Whalers to save the possession. Oh, good hustle. Unable to save it, but good hustle. I believe that's Rowan Paul. And timeout called by Monomoy. We'll take it here as the clock stops with 6:53 to play. Whalers in complete control, looking to move on to the Sweet 16 for the 5th consecutive year. They're up 16-2. We'll be back with the final 6:53 of the game from Vito Capizzo Stadium.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Support for the NSE provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
Underwriting support for the NSC is brought to you in part by Myrick, the largest full-service law firm in Central Mass, also serving the Cape and Islands. Visit MyrickLaw.com to learn how Myrick can assist you with your legal needs. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast. Back to live action here at Vito Capizzo Stadium as the Sharks put it in and promptly turn it over as Grace Schroeder intercepts the pass at midfield and heads back the other way. We want to give a shout out to our folks on the NFHS and Dave Blanchard. Thanks for picking up the game and streaming it around the world on YouTube. Our good friends over at the NFHS, an opportunity right in front as the Whalers try and get another goal. They do save the possession. Carly Ray in the mix, coming away with the ball. Here's Schroeder. She has been on a mission here this afternoon. 3 goals and 3 assists by my scorebook. Nice catch by Paul. Oh! A rifle through Gendron as Rowan Paul gets her name into the scorebooks. Another assist from Schroeder. Again, good catch on the move, and get out of the way of that one. Number 20 with a little sidearm rifle. 17-2. Now the Whalers lead. They will move on to the Sweet 16, as I mentioned, for the 5th straight year. They've won a league banner for the 3rd straight year as they ran through the Cape and Islands League games, again playing in that Lighthouse division. They will be up in the Atlantic next year, as I was told. So they will face the Sandwiches and Falmouths, as well they should. I mean, this team is definitely good enough to face off against those teams. They split with Nauset, another team up in the upper division. There's a good interior pass, shot, blocked. Good defense by the Sharks, and they come away with it. But clearing has not been an automatic here as another tip pass and quickly picked up by Paul. Back the other way as we approach 4 minutes to play here in the 4th quarter. Paul makes a move, gets an advantage. Pass in front, quick shot, score! Bolter with her first playoff goal as a sophomore, and another good pass from Rowan Paul. She picks up an assist. Have a look at it. Just a little 2-man game right in front. Shot, caught, score. Again, showing depth of talent here by the Whalers. Madison Bolter, again, doesn't see a lot of playing time, or did not in the regular season, and certainly didn't get that many shot opportunities. I've got her with 8 goals scored here and 5 assists, so she's approaching double digits. But, you know, some of those goals, again, maybe in when a game is out of hand, as this game is, but they all count. And again,
Yeah.
great experience. Can't fake
For sure.
varsity playoff game experience.
That's what comes with this team, because when the team is quite young, but when everyone's getting that amount of playing time, they're going to, oof.
There's a Monomoy goal scored by Abrielle Long. She has been the lone bright spot for the Sharks, as despite a 15-goal lead, Ella Douglas a little frustrated not getting to that one. She was in good
That was
position
a tough one.
and just gave up too much of that wide side of the net. Abrielle Long able to find the net. But again, a game that is well at hand here by the Whalers, as they will move on to the Sweet 16. Just 2.5 minutes left in the game. And stay with us, as we are going to try and grab at least Louisa Benny here to chat. We'll see if maybe a couple other players can join in on the festivities. Whalers will have at least one more playoff game here at home. As Charles, if you can help me, it's Bromfield School versus, I'm not sure who Bromfield faces as the 9 seed. Memorize that on the brackets. But of course, Charles will help us out here, as Grudzicki once again, no give up in number 7. She hustles right through, fires off a shot and draws a whistle. She'll draw it in, run it in from the 8s. So Bromfield faces number 24 Triton Regional in their first round game on Thursday. So we'll await the winner of that game in the Sweet 16. One of those two teams will have a little drive and a boat ride to come on over to Vito Capizzo Stadium. Here's Grudzicki awaiting the whistle. She runs in, shot, scores. Finally, Grudzicki finds the net. They have done a wonderful job defensively on Tessa Grudzicki, but she finds the way, as Douglas, again, right into the sunshine now, too, on that far end.
Yeah, I mean, head on an 8-meter, that's a tough save, especially with a scorer like her.
Absolutely, that is a tough save from anyone. Grudzicki able to find 5-hole for the goal to make it an 18-4 contest. Again, this game was over pretty much after the first quarter. Whalers were up 7-0. And it was 8-0 before Monomoy scored their first goal. And the individual highlight came from Louisa Benny, picking up her 5th goal and career goal number 100 as a Whaler. That's a cover. And we're down to 25 seconds left here in the game, as the final seconds will click off. Fox runs in, makes a move. Pass goes behind the net. And 10 seconds left here, as the Whalers look to get another goal late, and they do! Rosie Sullivan puts the exclamation point on the game, and that'll do it. 19-4 as Rosie Sullivan beats the clock. And the girls celebrate here as they hug and surround Ella Douglas. But 5 goals from Grace Hanlon. A 7-point game from Grace Schroeder. 3 goals, 4 assists by my book. And Louisa Benny picking up career goal number 100, along with 5 goals and an assist. We'll see if we can catch up with her. We'll take a quick break here, and I'm going to get number 31 on the mic here. Whalers win going away 19-4, the final. We'll be back with some post-game thoughts.
Community media, from my point of view, is organic.
It's power.
Public access to me gives me an opportunity to get my word out to the larger community of the town that I can't get to on my own.
This is good programming. This is what people say, well, how come they don't ever write anything good in the news, right? This is the good news.
What we're doing is critical, it's important. We have to stay energized and motivated to do this work in our community, but understand that our real mission is to hold up our part as we encourage others to hold up their part around the planet.
So I was 14, I joined SPNN, Set It Up program, which is an after-school program. created our own TV show that was put out in the public, and I went along, did that till I graduated high school. Currently, I work with Youth Prize. I'm their youth storyteller. I create all their media and content having to do with like telling stories.
It seems like there's been an incessant attack on Black leaders and on Black interest. And we believe we have a right and a duty to respond. Too often we are encouraged to think of ourselves as insignificant and as meaningless.
Getting involved in a way is telling the world no. And we need more people to say no.
People in neighborhoods can now do what only corporations could do a generation ago.
I'm here live from the mud pit.
Disability Viewpoints can cover disability issues at a little longer length, which the local news hasn't been able to do.
I wanted to share all the wonderful things that life has given to me. I thought, what better way to give back to humanity than to just share from the heart.
Conscious programming to me feels like where we want to go as human beings, where we want to feel alive.
Gives me an opportunity to talk about notes.
And welcome back to our post-game show at Vito Capizzo Stadium. We have Chris Morris down with 100-goal scorer Louisa Benny and Coach Kelly Brown to ask a few questions.
Thanks very much, Maddie. A great win for the Whalers here. Coach, congratulations. You got your first career playoff win. Great, very successful regular season, but it's always nice to get one of those playoff wins. But the hero of the afternoon here, Louisa Benny Weezer, talk to us a little bit about scoring 100 goals. Obviously, just a sophomore, so you're just getting started. But what did it mean, and what were your emotions when you saw the ball go into the net?
Well, I was really excited, but like all my goals are assisted, so I can't do it by myself. So. Yeah.
Perfect team answer there. Coach Brown, step in here just for a second here and give us a little analysis on what happened today. I mean, obviously a very successful score. Oh, Louisa, you don't get to come out of there yet. No, you're not done. We're just going to switch this up. Obviously, a convincing win. No surprise really there. I mean, you were the favorite team coming in here, and you knew this team well. You played them twice. What stood out to you today from the Whalers team that really took it to the next level?
I think the girls were just super excited to play, and it was fun to watch them. They came out fast, and they continued that energy throughout. So everyone contributed to that, and there was no drop-off at any point.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you guys had 7 or 8 goal scorers today, so that's fantastic. Louisa, you had 5 goals. As I'm going to sneak you back in here. What do you attribute, obviously, growing up here on the island, going through the youth program? Was there a specific coach or something that really triggered your love for this game and made you commit basically your whole career to lacrosse?
Jamie and Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No surprise there.
Yeah. No, I loved them, and they helped me a lot from before I even played for them.
Sure.
So they definitely made me like lacrosse so much more.
Awesome. And again, phenomenal coaches, obviously. But no lag here. We've got a great coach heading you guys in the right directions, and obviously you move on to play another day here. Congratulations on the win, and another game here at home, which is always nice. It's a unique home field advantage, and certainly a disadvantage for the other teams. Looks like it's going to be a travel between the Triton and Bromfield School, wherever they're coming. We'll await that game not until Thursday, so maybe a game over the weekend here for you guys. Talk to me about those off days. What do you guys keep doing to stay crisp and clean? And obviously you guys had a little bit of a lag here between your last game and today. What do you guys do specifically to stay in tune with each other?
Oh, we practice like every single day after school and do some team bonding, which definitely helps. So yeah.
Yeah. Coach, anything specific on the practice field?
We do stick work every day, something related to that. And a lot of the drills, everybody plays everything. So I think that helps with the connection and just like understanding the positions all over the field.
Yeah, we saw Alex Weisentanner, the defender, getting a goal here, and Maya Johnson obviously doing what she does. But that's a weapon when you get a defender that's able to handle the stick and get through and potentially score. So congratulations. Go celebrate with your team again. Congratulations to Louisa Benny, 100 career goal scorer today, leading the Whalers to a very convincing win over the Monomoy Sharks. No give up in the Sharks, though. Got to tip your cap to them. They played certainly 48 minutes. Whalers move on. We'll await the drawings for tomorrow. The boys find out who they play and where and when that is. And the girls got to wait for a couple of days to find out who they will face, whether it's Bromfield or Triton Regional. Great day here at Vito Capizzo Stadium. Thanks for joining us here on the NSC and NCTV. Whalers win going away 19-4. Moving on to that Sweet 16. We'll see you very soon, Whalers Nation. Have a good night.